Welcome to Technado with Don Pizzette, featuring sysadmin expert Don Pizzette, security specialist Daniel Lowry, and Peter.
Hello and welcome to a very special Technado with Don Pizzette. I'm your host, Peter Van Rysdam, and joined as always by Don Pizzette. Don, how's it going?
I can tell already this is going to be my favorite episode of the whole year.
Until next week, maybe.
In fact, that's going to be my prediction.
Save those predictions. We're getting to that in a little bit. And we've got a couple other guests here I'll introduce. We've got Wes Bryan, who's been on the last couple episodes. Wes, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm glad to be back again.
And we have grabbed Adam Gordon as well and brought him in the studio. Adam, how are you?
I am awesome. Thank you for inviting me.
I agree that you are. And why this episode is special is, it's kind of the end of the year. There's not a lot going on in the news. So we said, how do we fill this amazing time? So we've got a couple of great segments. We're gonna talk about predictions for next year. We're gonna play a little game. But we actually do have a bit of news. And to prove the point of how bad the news is at this point in the year, our first segment here is tinfoil hat time.
The moon landing was fake. Paul McCartney's been dead since 1966.
Dogs can't see color.
5G causes syphilis.
Do you understand that?
All right, tinfoil hat time. Our article is from slashdot.org, and it should tell you something when it's under their entertainment category. Aliens in hiding until mankind is ready, says ex-Israeli space head. So, first of all, spacehead, that's the head of the space program, not like a head that's floating in space.
That's Max Headroom's brother.
Is it okay?
I was thinking incoming message from the big head.
Could also be that.
Yeah.
Disembodied entity can be speaking. So this gentleman, I don't know how to say his name, Yedioth Aronoth. It sounds.
That's exactly how it's said.
All right, so there we go. Was the former head? Or actually, hang on a second. That was the name of the paper. I totally screwed this up. His name was the much easier to pronounce.
This man, New York
His
Times.
name's Bob.
Don, I am Jewish. Maybe I should read the name of the
maybe.
article. Right?
Do you know how to say that?
I probably could if you could show it to me.
Well, anyhow, he's 87 years old, so he's obviously retired, and he has come out with a statement which says that basically aliens have already visited the planet Earth, and they found that humanity was not ready. They want to help society and move things forward and protect the universe and all of that.
Of course they do.
They have apparently met with the United States government and reached an agreement that said they would wait a while until we were ready before integrating in with our population. So for right now, they're hanging out on a Mars base. And President Trump was on the verge of revealing their existence, but the aliens in the Galactic Federation have asked them to wait and let people calm down first.
And that's the part that tells me that this isn't true. That if Trump knew this, is there any way he could keep this in?
Spilled the beans.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
At a rally, he'd go, I'm just going to tell you people here in Wichita.
Wrong.
Exactly. But what's scarier is that this person was in charge of rocket fuel and big expensive components.
Well, all right. So to kill some of the funny, I suppose, the gentleman's 87 years old. So it's probably early onset dementia, or not really early onset at that point. 87 is a ripe old age.
That's mid onset, not early.
But at the same time, I do think it lends some credence. Whatever, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right. To the claims of voter fraud, right? Because if these aliens have set up residence in our solar system, were they represented? Were their votes counted? Did they vote by mail?
Right.
Well, they'd be illegal aliens, which aren't allowed to.
Ooh, good point, yeah.
To vote.
But, they could, if they had an address here, right, they could claim that they're entitled to an absentee ballot.
That's true.
Are we a sanctuary planet?
We are.
Okay, so there it is. So, so I think that this obviously needs to be looked into further, and the ramifications for technology in the upcoming years is going to be amazing. So look forward to it.
So they're waiting for us to just be like emotionally prepared.
Yeah, apparently they have not set ground rules. He just says that he tried to come out and get people to say this stuff 5 years ago, but nobody believed him. But now people are ready, and he's got nothing to lose. So he's revealing the information that the aliens are out there, and there's an underground base in the depths of Mars where the representatives are, and also some American astronauts.
Interesting. I guess it lends credence because they're big. If this is tinfoil hat here and we're going there, Dwight Eisenhower was rumored to have already met with aliens.
Hey. Well, I personally have not been to Mars, so I cannot
haven't.
verify that the
No.
bases aren't there. So obviously that means that they likely are.
Yeah. All right, that makes a lot of sense. And that is it for the news this week, which shows you how slow things are here around the holidays. But so we want to have a little fun in this next segment where we're going to do a game called Acronym Soup that we made up. So basically, every week I say something stupid where I mispronounce an acronym. I think that this one should be pronounced like a word, but you're just supposed to say the letters, and they all laugh and laugh and laugh. So I said, well, let's see how smart these guys really are. And so I went to the internet, and I searched for tech acronyms.
The source of all truth.
Yeah, and so these must all be completely correct. And I have a list of acronyms here, and you each have a buzzer there. Can you test one out, please? Oh, yeah, I got Adam there. Okay, so that works. So let's go ahead and play. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read the acronym, and then you buzz in and you tell me if it's right or not. We're not going to do this Jeopardy style where you lose points if you're wrong, so feel free to jump in there anyway. And I'm just going to keep score here. Everything's worth 1 point each, and and we'll just crown a winner at the end. So if you guys are all set, our first one is HTTP. All right, Wes, go ahead.
That's the Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
That is correct.
Oh, so the game is we just have to define what it is.
We have to define the acronym.
Yeah, I got to see if you know this.
Okay.
Well, what did you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't entirely
thought it
sure.
was like
we
the
can change the whole game. Right?
Don's going to say, good job.
Pronunciation, yeah.
Don's going to say, good job. Now stand up on Apache server.
All right. Our next one, and by the way, this first category is the application layer. Our next one here is IMAP. That is Don.
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta all right.
I think it's the Internet Messaging and Access Protocol.
Oh. Yes, Don, you are actually correct there, so I will give you that one.
There we go.
And I said that right. See, that's where I get confused. Would I say IMAP or
is
IMAP? And I knew that one. This next one is, let me make sure we're ready here. POP3. Wes.
Post Office Protocol version 3.
Version 3, yes, you had to get that part correct.
I'm an overachiever.
All right. SMTP. Wes again.
Simple Transfer Mail Protocol.
Nope.
No, that's incorrect. Adam.
Simple mail transport protocol.
Not according to what I have.
Transfer protocol.
Oh, yes, I'll give you that.
That's what I said.
You said simple
But you said it in the
transfer
other
mail.
order.
You didn't say simple mail.
You said STMP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had it backwards.
You're thinking of Stone Temple Pilots.
I was. Sorry. Got metal in the mind.
And that'll do it.
Which, they got their name trying to figure out what STP oil stood for, and they were trying to just guess.
Really?
And one of them said Stone Temple Pilots, and that's how they got the
I
band
did
name.
not know
Oh,
that.
perfect.
There
See?
you go.
There you
Fact.
All right, next
Trivial
question. SSH. Wes.
Secure Shell.
That's correct. And that one confused me because that should be 3 words. But anyway, who am I? Next, DHCP. Adam.
Dynamic host configuration protocol.
That's correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
And the last one in this category, BGP. And that is Wes again.
Border Gateway Protocol.
That is correct.
I don't know what protocol is.
Yeah, you
protocol.
almost lost it there at the
All
end.
right, after our first round, Wes is way out in the lead with 4. Adam has 2, and Don pulling up the rear with
right?
1.
Wow.
Ooh, all right, the next one, our next segment here is organizations. Organizations. All right, IANA. Wes.
Internet Assigned Numbering Authority.
That's correct. I'll take that. All right, next is OSI. Adam.
OSI, the Open Systems Integration Model, but that's not an organization.
I'm sorry, who was at the buzzer?
That was me.
That was Wes. Go ahead.
That's the International Organization of Standardization.
No, that's ISO, not OSI.
That's what they're called. Oh, that's ISO.
No, that's ISO. That's not OSI.
It's in French.
OSI is
Yeah.
the model. ISO is the organization.
I was looking at it in the mirror, man.
So, Don, did you have a guess before I?
It's Open Systems Interconnect, right? But that's
what I said.
Open system yeah, that's
which is what Adam said. Yeah,
That's what Adam said.
It's
You
not
said
an
open
organization,
system.
It's a model.
Yeah, but it's a model, not an organization.
It's not an organization.
No, ISO is the organization.
Which I
OSI
got,
is
which
the
is
model,
backwards.
Which,
All right.
which you did, right?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Wes and I are going to split that officially.
Yeah, can I have a half point?
We're going to take a
Well,
half
I'm gonna give
point
Don a
each.
point too because he was the only one that said
Give
what I
Don
have
2
on my
points.
screen.
Give Don 2 points.
Yeah, he can have our
needs 'em.
points.
He needs 'em,
He's going to need them.
All right, our next one is ICANN. Wes.
The International Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers.
That is incorrect.
Whoa. I don't know it.
You just had one word wrong.
I know what they do. I don't know the official.
You had the first word wrong. All right, no one gets that. That is
Okay.
the Internet Corporation
Internet.
for Assigned Numbers
What
and Names.
the I was. Okay.
I
That's
think
good, though.
I think Wes wants to lodge a complaint.
Yeah.
I do.
Wes is just
Again,
gonna
I'm gonna
rename
look
the
it up.
organization.
I got these from Wikipedia.
It is the Internet.
You can
are
change
right.
the Wikipedia
You are right. It is the
entry.
Internet,
No,
but corporation and
just
signed
edit-
names and numbers.
Edit the Wikipedia entry. Then you'll be
Can we
right.
capture that soundbite real quick where Wes said that I was right?
Actually, so Wes's demand for a recount has led Adam and I to actually gain more points.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, next one. OWASP. Wes.
I have no clue.
See,
I
I
just
got to
felt like hitting
reset.
the button.
Adam, yes. Adam. No, I already called on you, Adam.
Open Web Application Security Protocol. A project. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Project.
yes.
Oh,
Nice
there we
save.
go.
Nice
We'll
save.
give it to
I
you.
knew it was just a
Yeah.
flub. And last one here is W3C. Adam.
World Wide Web Consortium.
That is correct. All right. Next, we're moving to the physical layer, and our scores are Wes with 6 now, Adam with 5, and Don with 2.
Wow.
All right.
I think my buzzer might be broken.
Don, go ahead and test that buzzer. No, that works just fine.
Definitely broken.
All right.
Definitely broken.
All right. These ones should be easy for you. USB. Wes.
Universal Serial Bus.
That is correct. Next is RAM. Wes.
Random access memory.
Should I just
Just
these
give
all
Wes
to
the whole category.
Next is Nick. Adam.
Network interface card.
Correct. Next is NRZ.
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 Well, then you're not going to get the next one. Oh, Don, yes.
The Nation of Regional Zebras.
Oh, that is correct. No, this is non... Oh, I'm sorry.
National Reason.
Yeah, Adam, go ahead. I know, I got to reset it every time someone buzzes.
Here, take mine. Take mine too.
Don again, apparently.
All right, all havoc is broken out.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, your mic is now...
my mic moved and everything.
nowhere
Jeez.
near you.
NRZ.
Yes.
That's the Nation of Recombinant Zebras.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
National Reject Zone.
This is actually non-return to zero. You guys never heard this?
Oh, is that like some kind of old? That
That's
must
an
be
old
a-
mainframe.
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
like hardcore old mainframe.
I can't believe you guys don't know this stuff.
Noobs.
Okay.
All right, well, see if you can get this one. NRZI. Adam?
Non-return to zero is stupid.
That's close. That would be IS. It's non-return to zero inverted, obviously.
If you take a zero and you invert it, it is still zero.
Yeah,
so
it's still-
I would, yeah, I was, of course, these are going to get harder, I guess.
Okay, so just an aside, and for next time, PVR does not get to pick the acronym.
That's the whole point. I'm trying to make the point that you guys make fun of others for not knowing stuff, and you don't know everything. All right, the next one.
But we know the important stuff.
GEPOF.
GEPOF.
You dummies.
What the?
You just made that up.
I did not.
I think he's playing Scrabble and didn't have a word left.
All right.
How about the
Oh, yes, Don.
Global Environmental Protection Orbital Framework?
Oh, very close. It's gigabit Ethernet over plastic optical fiber. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least that seems like a reasonable.
That seems more plausible
That
than
was- yeah,
revert
that
to
was not
zero
made up.
inverted. Yeah.
All right. After that category, Wes is still out in the lead with 8. Adam with 6. Don still has 2, despite the zebra one. All right. Next up, we're in hardware. All right. CLI. Wes.
Command line interpreter.
That is correct. Next is DIM. Wes.
Dual inline memory module.
Yes, he could hear that I said 2 M's when I said
I heard it. You said DIM.
DIM. DRAM. Wes.
Dynamic random access memory.
That is correct. Next is GBIC. Don.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna screw it up. Gigabit interface controller. That was a card.
No, it's neither of those. Gigabit interface
Converter.
converter.
Oh.
It's an
that-
interface converter.
Points go to Wes there. All right. Next up is SIM. Wes.
Single inline memory module.
That is correct. And you heard again.
If it's a single, how can it be in line?
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right. I've got 2 accepted answers for this next one. RAID. Wes.
All right, I'll give you both. Redundant array of independent disks or redundant array of inexpensive disks.
Wow.
Can I get
Teacher's
two?
pet.
That is both
Teacher's
correct.
He gets 2 points.
Can I have it? I
should
got
take
to
them.
Take them
that.
from Don. Take the 2 points from Don.
That yeah. I'm just giving him all of Don's points. That's fantastic. All right, we've got just 3 little sections here left to go, and this I'm having fun. Wes is at 15.
As long as you are.
Wes is at 15. Adam's
Jesus.
at 6, and Don is still at 2.
Can I go sit down till the next segment?
All right, next up, we're in the internet layer.
Nice.
Are we getting out
What
of
layer is that?
Wes's? I don't know.
Is that where Al Gore came
Yes,
about?
he
Okay.
wrote this-
created it.
He created it. Gotcha.
All right, first up, TCP. Wes.
Transmission Control Protocol.
That is correct. All right. Next up, we have ICMP. Does this work, or is the red light just always on Wes on this one? Wes?
Internet Control Message Protocol.
That's correct. All right.
Wait. Let's do this.
Switch
Is
busters.
this is this from teaching like A plus?
Knock yourself out. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
No.
A plus hits a lot of this stuff, right?
No.
Network
Network
Plus.
Plus.
It's just all
The
me,
Network Plus.
man.
Yeah.
All me.
Plus.
So yeah, what we're taking away here is CompTIA certifications are important. Next is IP.
I'll let you
Don.
have that one. I feel bad for you.
Internet Protocol.
That's correct. And
Irritable.
Irritable
Prostate
protocol
syndrome?
system.
Irritable
Syndrome.
people.
All right. Next up is NAT. Wes.
Network Address Translation.
That is correct. And finally, in this category, OSPF. Adam.
Open shortest path first.
That is correct. It is
Don
a-
should have got
a routing protocol
He
there.
should have. He's slacking.
All right.
my-
I could spell it. I can't configure
I think
it.
my acronym skills are better than my buzzer skills.
There's the Faraday cage right over
right.
your buzzer. That's
We
odd.
pulled the batteries out of Don's before we started.
All right, let's move on to the next category, miscellaneous.
Ooh,
Potpourri.
nice.
I don't know. All right, Nmap. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I didn't hit the thing. Oh, I got Adam. Adam.
You sure?
That's what this little button says. Or did you steal his buzzer?
I didn't
No, he
even.
got
I
it.
didn't even
He
hit
got
it.
it.
I think
Okay,
it was.
Nmap.
It was just accidental. I know the tool. I have no idea what
Okay, who else buzzed them?
what you want me to say.
Don,
I believe it's just network map, isn't it?
the network mapper. Yes.
Okay,
But
that's what I was gonna
I'll
say.
accept that.
Okay.
You get nothing.
That's what I meant to say.
Now I put a few in here that I realized that I've used these as words like Kleenex or something where I don't know. I had no idea that they were even acronyms. So
Is Kleenex an acronym?
Apparently
No.
not.
Oh, okay. Good example. then.
great
story.
Ubiquitous.
Well,
They're
like FedEx. It's
like
actually
FedEx.
Federal
Yeah,
Express,
there you
but
go,
people
there you
just
go.
call it FedEx.
All right, this next
Got it.
one. I mean,
Unlike
I obviously knew
Kleenex.
this next one was an acronym because it's a weird word, but I didn't know what it stood for. ASCII. Adam.
Yeah.
Adam, like me, does not know what it stands for.
American Society of something. I forget exactly what it
No.
stands for.
I have
Computer Intelligence Integrated.
I appreciate that you at least got all the letters there.
And inverted.
No other guesses. That's
Inverted
the.
from
I have no
Inverted.
clue.
Inverted from zero.
And I know that Don
I
doesn't
don't know
it.
ASCII.
It is the American Standard Code for Information Interchange.
Oh, that would have been my second guess.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear your first guess either.
Oh, it was the same as Adam.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a-
Next one, and again, this one I actually did not know was an acronym. BASIC.
Oh, I think I might have clicked that, but
I didn't see a click yet.
well, that's
Basic
pretty
is
good.
an acronym?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I basically don't know
This
that.
one stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code.
Learn
Okay.
something new
We
every
all
day
learned something today. All
about recumbent zebras.
right. Next up, BIOS. Wes.
Basic Input-Output System.
That is correct. Next up, we have FAT.
What was it?
Wes. FAT.
File Allocation Table.
That is correct. Next one, JBOD. Wes, be careful.
Just a bunch of disks.
All right.
I've taught on that before.
Yeah, I had to read that one twice.
Thank you.
when
Thank
I
you.
read it.
I appreciate the help.
There are websites dedicated to JBOD.
That's right.
I think an app on your phone.
All right. Last one in the miscellaneous category is SCORM.
Ooh, Scorm. So I've worked with
I
Scorm
know.
modules.
That's what I put this for you because I was like, oh, Don knows Scorm.
That's a project management thing, isn't it?
No,
No, it's an educational development standard.
yeah, it's like if you
courseware.
use Moodle and stuff, they import
Gotcha.
courses. I don't know what it stands for though.
It stands for Shareable Content Object Reference Model.
Sure. Rolls right off the tongue.
I mean, it makes sense when you hear that because that's what it's for. It's packaging up. Yeah. All right. Our last category we're going into here is certifications. So you guys should know these. And I don't think it's possible for the other. Well, you know what? Let's make this 2 points each in this round. And it still might not be possible. Wes is at 21. Adam's at 7 and Don's at 4. All right.
So you're saying I have to get 7 just to tie.
All right. Each of these questions is worth 32 points. All right. Here we go. Our first one is MCSE. Adam.
Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer.
Is that who's pushing there?
That's him. He's still clicking the button. He didn't stop.
That was me.
Don.
Clicking.
It changed, right? Now it's the Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert.
Well, I
is
went with the
correct.
original one. He didn't say which one he wanted.
I didn't say
I
which
think
one
they
I
should
wanted.
each
Oh,
get
you're
1
gonna
point
put
because they're
this
both
both
right.
right.
They're
Hold
both
on,
right.
They each get the 32 points.
We're both right.
Yeah.
And now they're winning. By the way,
Nice.
It is
Very good.
21 to 39.
Never do so good, or they'll
36.
change the rules on you.
like
You know what?
Calvin
No, that's
Ball.
not fair. If you're each getting half, I'll each give you 16 points.
16 points.
Yeah.
Cool. So
All right.
I'm still winning.
No, you're winning by 2 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Don is still behind.
Yeah, Don's still right behind. But this has made it a game. This is exciting now.
Exactly.
All right. So now our next one is CISSP. Adam, you better have buzzed in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I don't get this, that would really be embarrassing. Certified Information System Security Professional,
That is correct. All right.
otherwise known as CISP. You see, I did 2 S's there, Wes.
I heard that.
Wait,
It's
is that ever said that way?
CISP?
It is?
Yeah, that's how you
Oh,
actually
CISP.
pronounce it. Yeah.
I've always just heard people say CISSP.
That's because they're stupid.
Man, I've been saying Kispy all this
I
time.
had a CISP removed.
Got my Kispy
once.
cert.
It's like CRISPR, only it's not.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
It does require some biological engineering.
it does.
Next is OSCP. Adam.
Offensive Security Certified Professional.
That is correct. Just 3 more left. NRC.
Oh, jeez. It's Cisco, so it doesn't actually use those
I
letters.
thought Ronnie might have been on
Right,
the episode
yeah.
today. So.
But it's actually EN, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Or other
an
yes.
RC will be something like, here, I'll take a stab at it. It'll be like deploying Cisco secure networks with ASA firewalls.
That's right. Pay Cisco more money. That's what
that
it
is
means.
correct. No,
I feel like I'm pretty close.
the EN is Enterprise,
Right.
Advanced Routing and Services.
That's what I was
Otherwise
thinking.
known as NRC. Right.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not N, the letter N.
I
RC.
know, I
okay.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know what you're saying. All right.
If Anthony were here, he would have nailed it.
He would've got
And
it.
Ronnie.
You guys didn't even know what ASCII was, so I figured.
Yeah.
All right.
We know.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is CHFI. Adam.
Certified Hacking Forensics Investigator.
That is correct.
I feel like they wanted Adam to win in the latter part of it because they did hardware acronyms, and then at the end they were like, "Well, we'll just put everything Adam
Well,
teaches."
I wanted to put the search there just to see, like, if you guys don't know these, we've
Yeah.
got a problem.
Right.
we can address. All right, our last and final one here is. Oh wait, I put
A
that
plus.
points there. What does the plus stand for? No, it's GIAC.
GIAC. Oh, it's SANS.
GX,
right?
yeah, the
That's-
GX, the GX certification. The one Mike did.
Yeah, if Mike were here, he'd probably know.
Mike's
what
here.
it
You would
Yeah.
know it, absolutely.
I have no idea what that one
I
stands
guess
for.
yeah.
Yeah, it can't hurt to try, Adam.
Generally ignominious application control.
Okay, apparently it can hurt to try. Wait, how is this?
Yeah,
Hold on, what I have
generally
here is
inept
actually-
administration of computers.
Yeah.
What I have here seems to be wrong
Shocking.
Oh, great.
Absolutely shocking.
because it has the word security in it. I'm like,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
they're by the way,
Ah.
their acronyms don't align with their certification per se. Like they have different names.
That makes sense.
Global Information Assurance Certification.
You Googled.
Yeah.
I did. Oh yeah, I didn't get it right, and I didn't buzz in, so I
Okay,
didn't
no,
cheat.
fair enough. I'm going to still give you the 32
You
points.
did not. That's true.
So
All right.
that those 32 points for you, Wes, there means you have 53. Adam ended with 119, and Don with 20.
They all still lost.
I
But
think
I think all know that,
We're all
that Wes,
winners,
Yeah.
Wes.
Wes won that game.
all
So
winners.
Man, we should sing Kumbaya.
congratulations to Wes on that one. That was fun. I don't know if I'll ever be allowed to play that game with you guys again, but I enjoyed it. All right, let's move on to our next segment. We're going to talk about hardware predictions. Now, in the past, we've done this kind of at the end of each year where we've talked a little bit about, I don't know, folding phones have been one of them before. We've talked about some software stuff in terms of Linux for Mac, or Linux for Windows, yeah, that Don's a big fan of. But we're going to talk specifically about hardware today. So, Don, let's start with you. Do you have a prediction for 2021?
I do, and I'm going to go out on a ledge on this one because I think I'm as likely to be wrong as right on this one. But I feel like Apple has kind of lost their way a little bit, and they rolled out those new processors, and they're really pushing that integration between their desktop and their mobile devices, that I would not be surprised to see touchscreen Macs at the end of the year.
Interesting.
They've been anti-touchscreen just because other people have done it, but I think they can only resist that so long, and if they want to port those iPad apps over to Mac OS like they've been doing, I think they're going to need those touchscreens. So I feel like this might be the year that happens.
Well, that makes sense with the new chip too, and that they're kind of bringing all those iPad apps and things over. Because I would almost say there's no chance of that just because of the fact that they've been outspoken about it before. Just like, that's like saying them moving to USB-C on the phone. But yeah, that's a good one. I'll take that one.
They've been outspoken about other things, though, and ended up going to it eventually. It happens.
All right, that's a good one. So mine is kind of related to the whole teleworking thing. I feel like after this year, I think a lot of companies, teleworking is going to be here to stay and work from home. And we had something in my old company that was really weird. It was this iPad on a rolling stand. You've probably seen those before.
The remote presence box.
But they were so expensive back then. I mean, it was like $5,000 or something. And we had it so people could, remote into our office that worked in another office that we had, and it just sat there in the corner collecting dust. But I think next year you're going to see a kind of a new line of virtual presence things, whether it's, I've seen ones too that sit on a conference table and just can kind of spin.
Do you remember the movie Demolition Man?
Yeah.
When he's in the conference room and everybody's on, and the chairs all turn.
Yes,
and,
exactly.
And when they realize he sees them, they all turn away.
that we will have that by the end of 2021. We'll have every office will have some sort of remote presence.
I bet they're
device.
selling the hell out of those remote presence bots right now.
I bet, yeah. If they actually made extra ahead of time, which I'm doubting it because no one was buying them. They weren't flying off the shelves. Wes, do you have any predictions?
Yeah, I'm thinking exascale computing.
What does that mean?
So one quintillion, I believe that is quintillion. So it's one I can't even say it now. Quintillion floating point calculations per second in our supercomputers.
Good Lord!
Yeah.
So that would only.
I
be
think we're at
happening.
petaflop now, but I think we're probably gonna see somewhere in 2021. We'll see it go up to the next larger category.
That would be cool.
And my guess it'll probably be IBM that does it.
And the reason for that is that Jeff Bezos needs that to calculate his net worth. So,
How much? Yeah,
That
how much,
same
how many
number-
dollars he makes in a single
that same
day.
number you just said, Wes. I believe.
Yes, probably.
is
Yeah.
the driving force behind
Yes.
He
It'll be
has-
dedicated to vote recounts.
Sure.
We'll still
Absolutely.
be. Yeah.
Yep.
By the end of 2021, we'll have this all counted. Adam, do you have any predictions there?
I do. We're going to actually be able to take that Mars deep base that we were talking about and bring that technology here, and we're going to sell it as timeshare condos.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Does that count as hardware?
Yeah.
I guess that
Yeah.
counts as hardware. It's physical. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm going with that.
All right, so we are all on record now, and we will see if these are true. Now, our next and last segment here, where we want to talk about predictions, are buzzword predictions. So this is, what do you think is the word? And it's, can be a word, obviously, that already exists in today's technology world, but what is the word that by the end of the year it's going to be ubiquitous? It's going to be, the Merriam-Webster's word of the year. Your grandparents are going to know what this word, like, that kind of thing. Like last year, for example, I said, telecommuting was the word of the year. I predicted this entire thing that we'd all be working from home. I nailed that. We can roll the tape. No, we don't have the tape, but just believe me that I did that all on my own. So, Don, do you have a a prediction here for the buzzword of 2021.
All right, you know how we have platform as a service and infrastructure as a service and software as a service, so SaaS and PaaS. And
I do like IaaS.
IaaS, yeah.
IaaS.
So I'm going to go one extra A on this. I'm going to go for AAAS or AS, which is going to be, you have to say it like that. It's going to be antitrust as a service. I think 2021 is going to be a big antitrust year, and the U.S. government's going to have to set up a cloud platform to be able to support it.
I thought you were going to say anything as a service, and I'm like, strangely enough, that's
that'd be lame.
X
We actually have
A.
that.
We
We actually do have
yeah,
that.
and it's spelled with
XS.
XAAS.
It's XS.
So
Anything as a service.
You can also lend to litigation as a service too, which would be LAS. Yeah.
So
LAS.
more as a service things, but specifically antitrust we'll look out
Yes.
for. All right, mine is 6-factor authentication. So I feel like we've talked about 2FA and there's MFA, but I think specifically 6 is kind of that magic number. Like that's kind of where we've settled with the number of blades on a razor for men is around 6 now, and I think so. You'll have let's see, the one finger doing your fingerprint, the other finger is typing in your password, then your voice is saying the code that was texted to you, and then the camera is scanning your face. So what is that, 4?
That's 4.
Your mother has to call in and confirm that it is you. And then the fingerprint scanner is also pricking your finger and taking a blood sample. and checking it.
Very
So-
good. Vascular pattern recognition.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do you remember the SNL skit about the blades?
I
And they
was
were
thinking
and
at
the fifth one is
15
the
blade.
phantom blade.
That's right. They left like 15 blades by the end of that skin.
But in all
factors.
seriousness, I think multi-factor authentication, which that is a buzzword in IT, but I think that's kind of word that your parents are going to be saying, hey, did you hear about this multi-factor authentication we have to set up now? Because I think you're going to have to do it for
Everything.
your Google account. I mean, right now they ask you, but I think by the end of the year we're going to be required to do that. Because think about it from this way, too, from a marketer's perspective. Why wouldn't Google want your phone number? You know, they're going to say, oh, no, this is for your safety. But it's really so they have your phone number now.
Unless you use the Authenticator app, right?
Sure. But yeah, I don't think my parents are downloading that.
That's a good point.
Like, you could
They'll go phone number.
You could text me a code. That's so easy. All right, Wes, do you have a buzzword in mind?
Oh, man, not really. I think I'm going to go with tablaphone.
Tablaphone. So
Yeah,
that's
we'll just mix a laptop, a tablet, and a phone all together. And instead of calling it a phablet, we'll just say, well, let's just call it a tablaphone.
See, it makes me think of the Le Car. Remember that from
I
the,
remember the car.
Yeah. But
Yep,
this is not French.
It'll be big in France, right?
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
Sure.
All things are.
I'm sure there'll be a silent E in there that I'll forget to not pronounce.
And Quebec. Yeah.
That's Quebecois.
I'm going to put that on my acronyms for next year, though. Le Tablaphone. Is that what
Yeah, I wouldn't really hold your breath on that one too
All right.
much.
Is it going to fold? Have a folding screen?
It's going to have 3 screens instead of just a duo.
Oh, it's like a it's like a brochure.
It'll be a trio.
It's 6 screens, actually.
No, there we go. 6. Why you can have 6
God.
We've
screens?
already
one for
established.
each multi-factor
That's right.
authentication element.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that one in stone. Write that down at home. And Adam, finally, do you have a buzzword? for
I
us?
do. So it's going to be the rebranding of Stranger Danger. We're going to call it Zero Trust Architecture, which is actually now becoming very popular.
Yeah.
Zero
Again,
trust.
because we actually were scared to death of strangers early on, began to trust them, and then all the really great things that we all know and love happened. Now we're going back to thinking that strangers are just poo-poo heads.
Now, would that acronym be said Zeta?
It's ZTA.
You would say just the ZTA.
ZTA,
okay.
Zero Trust Architecture.
Because I like the idea of if we can make it Zeta and then combine it with Don's, we'll have Zeta ass,
ZTAS
Zero Trust
architecture as
architecture
a service when you have antitrust, multi-factor, 6-pronged authentication.
on your
On your
tablaphone.
tablaphone.
On your tablaphone.
That's
You got it.
fantastic. Well,
There we
thank
go.
you, gentlemen, for sharing those. And now we have something that I think next year then we'll finally take these and put them into clips, and so we can look back and say, "Where's that tablaphone now?"
That's
Wes?"
right. What were you thinking?
Yeah,
It's called the Asus Transformer.
That's true. It's been there and gone. It'll be as popular as Betamax.
yeah.
I had a Betamax.
I figured you did.
I did.
My family, we had a Betamax.
I did.
Yeah, I've been on the wrong side of everything. I think I had an HD DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Player.
No, for the
I
one
just-
year. For the
yeah.
one
I
year
just-
that came out.
I just can't pick the right.
I had
the winning
Laserdisc,
horse on
too.
anything. You had
I had
Laserdisc?
Laserdisc, yeah.
Yeah. Microsoft was pushing the HD DVD at the same time as they were pushing the Zune, and
Hey,
I had a Zune, too.
Oh, back talk of the Zune. I still have my Zune.
You still use it?
I do.
Oh, wow, that's
It is the
impressive.
best media player ever built.
How big is the drive on yours?
I have one of the later ones, so it is.
Oh, so it's still pretty good.
I want to say, Yeah, it's big.
I mean, it's enough for
I still have room on it. That's how much
Okay.
storage. I think it's like 64 gigs.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. All right, want to let you know about a couple of things before we let you go here in this episode. I know the 12 days of IT are over, but we still want you to go back and feel free to watch all those unboxings of the great tech tools that we unbox there. There's still time to buy some of those gifts for your loved ones, so go ahead and check that out at itpro.tv/12 days. I turned off the buzzer.
I know, I was trying to.
Killjoy.
I'm hearing the sound over there. So go ahead and check that out at itpro.tv/12 days. You know Val's going to get mad at you if you get in the way of the promotions. And the greatest gift of all, in fact, is the gift of IT Pro TV, and gift cards are available at itpro.tv/gift. So check those out as well. And finally, if you are getting a subscription for yourself, that's fine. Give a gift to yourself. Treat yourself. So
You
head over
deserve
to you do. You've earned it this year. To go.itpro.tv/Technado, you can get a 30% off coupon code for the lifetime of your personal plan, and you can also request information for a team trial and see all the cool features available to teams from IT Pro TV. That's at go.itpro.tv/Technado. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for first of all showing off how impressive your. No, I turned it off. I think I closed it.
Bad West.
But you can't play that anymore. But and you already won the game, Wes, pretty much.
No.
Pretty much.
For whatever you get for that.
Everyone. Yeah.
Everyone was a winner.
Your prize is in the parking lot. Adam has
that's
slashed your
right.
tires. Yeah.
Why does my gas smell like sugar?
Well, thank you for those fine predictions as well. And thank you, all of you, for watching. We've got one more episode this year, so definitely check back next week. But for now, that's been the show.
Yeah.
The
Happy
Technado.
holidays, everybody.
Yeah.
Can we cover them all? Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Hanukkah. Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Do you say Happy Hanukkah?
You don't say
do.
Merry
Okay.
Hanukkah.
All right.
Or Happy Chinooka, depending on the part of the country you come from.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Very good.
So happy Festivus, and we will see you next week on Technado with Don Pizzette.